The title Master is a very honourable title. How does one become a master? Because I'm presuming this isn't like a X Factor style application process where you're whittled down from 1,000 contestants.
You get chosen, actually. So I was chosen by a Himalayan yogi. His name's Master Akarshana, and this was back in 2019. He asked one of his disciples to reach out to me to go up into the mountains with him to go through an initiation, which was a little bit scary at first because I didn't know what that was about, you know. And I heard that I need to be in the caves and go up in the mountains and 30 days there doing all these practices. So yeah, but at the time I had come to a point in my life where I felt like I had completed everything. And so we ventured out and went through all the trainings, and here I am.
Wow. How did they select you then?
It's a little bit, so it's like you said before, it's not like handing in a CV or anything like that. So basically, in a short synopsis, with his intuition and his, we can say superpowers, intuitive powers, he can see and foresee the future of what is about to happen. So example being that before all this lockdown and COVID and everything, we already seen all of that happening back in 2019, but he knew it even before that. And so he knew that during this time it's very important. In spirituality, actually they call it the Dark Ages. And that's not saying, oh, it's all really doom and gloom and it's really bad. It's just saying that there's cycles. Like you guys talk about property, right?
Yeah.
Real estate. There are good times, there are bad times, and it happens. And the cycle will repeat itself every 12 to 15 years, it'll go again. But spiritually, energetically, it does the same thing. So when he recognized that, he knew that he needed what he would refer to as strong spirits to put out the right message to spread positivity during the times of darkness. And so I just happened to be that one that he found to select to go on that journey.
Was there ever a point where, because you said you were scared, where you thought, I don't know if I can do this, what if I do it wrong, what if I don't pass selection? Like, it sounds like an SAS protocol. What was is there a particular protocol to follow? Can you fail it?
He would not select somebody that would fail it to go through. Well, there would be no point, because he has millions of students and disciples around the world. There would be no reason why he would select one to do one-to-one for 30 whole days and take up his time when he doesn't feel like that person can do it, you know. So I think that it was selected that way. So it was never really what if it fails. Yeah.
You mentioned going up to the caves. Can you tell us a little bit about what you actually did over those 30 days and how it transformed your life?
It completely changed my life because, okay, put it like this. I always say there's a conscious mind, there is a subconscious, which we all know is even more powerful in regards to the results we get. It's all governed by the subconscious. But what a lot of people don't speak about is the superconscious. So the energy that is beyond just us as a physical. Some people name God, some people name universe, whatever, you know, people give it a name. But that collective consciousness that created us, that was the biggest epiphany, because on the third day, accessing that. Day one, day two actually was a struggle, because it was this non-stop yoga practice was extremely tough because I was not that flexible, bringing this leg on this shoulder and this leg here and clamping here. There's no chance. So it was a big struggle the first 2 days. And I kept asking, why this physical practice? Is I'm going to be a fitness trainer, or what's you know, is this my thing? I'm supposed to be a yoga teacher. And he said, no, because we are opening up minor chakras, which nobody talks about, to open up major chakras, to activate and transmute the energies to move outside. Now, I never knew what outside meant. You know, what do you mean outside? It was very abstract for me, but I went along with it. And on the third day, we did this meditation where he said, focus here. There was a few other protocols. And then he said, can you see the light now? And then, bam, like this flashes of white light and a big tunnel, and it's going like 1,000,000 miles per hour through that thing. I got so shocked. I opened my eyes and I said, I seen it. And he said, yes, but this time I opened for you. He said, over the 30 days, you need to know how to open to be able to see it. And that, from the third day, was what got me hooked. The first 2 days, I was thinking, 30 days of yoga training, you know. But from the third day onwards, it got me hooked because I was fascinated, you know. I mean, seeing is believing. When you experience it for the first time, it's like, I want to know what this thing is, you know. And when you say, you know, it's interesting you said before, you know, was that sometimes you felt scared or unknown and things like that. Of course, as a human being, your human mind would be like, what is this, you know? Is this some dark black magic or what's going on? And what I realized was something that he was saying to me. He said that, and I really resonated with this. He said that you experience it. Is it guiding you towards good and positivity? Or is it guiding you towards bad and negativity? He said, if it's negative, then you should stop doing it, go back. He said, but if it's positivity, then this is for you, you know, you see that. And I really resonated with that because, you know, for a long time I got very confused in my upbringing about religion. It's a strange thing, you know, I grew up in a Buddhist family. I went to Catholic school.
Catholic school?
Yeah, saying the Lord's Prayer every day and everything. And then I'm still chanting these Buddhist things at home because they tell me to. And then I'm a little bit confused there. Then I get baptized later on. It's so much like, what is this? Which religion? Which God? Which this? Which that? And suddenly I'm in the Himalayan mountains, and then now I'm seeing glimpses of Hinduism, which is like very confusing to me. But what I realized that, hey, it's not really about. It doesn't matter what people believe in. It doesn't matter if you believe that this cushion is God, but the question really is, does it make you happy? Does it make you act in love? Does it make you act in positivity? If it does, then who cares if it's a rock you're worshipping, you know? And whatever works. So I got a good feeling from it. So I was just like, okay, well, let me venture out more and let me see what this is about.